This is the best leveling strategy you need to use right now inside of Evomon. And using this strategy, you can get yourself some like level 135, 140, 150 Evomon, however high you want it to be. And this is advice from a level 51 Evomon player. So with that aside, let's just get straight into it. So for this to work, first of all, you need to have one Evomon that is relatively strong, or at least one Evomon that can one-shot anything, or just comfortably kill anything, and have the Evomon have a singular move that you wanted to use to be able to kill whatever you're trying to kill. And then use the other slots and free them all up for now, because what we are going to do is we are going to go to a location which is the strongest location you can comfortably one-shot or two-shot whatever Evomon. Preferably, it is going to be a really high location, such as like Rocky Ridge, but of course the Evomon here are going to be really difficult to do. So different breakpoints I recommend are Lava Crag if you do have a water type, because the lavates are 4 times weak to water and the lavates are relatively close together, as well as Amber Acres if you do have a flying type. No, not a flying. Well, actually, yeah, flying type works as well. That's 4 times effectiveness, but also an ice type as well against the Mudbuds that are both ground and grass type. And Shiver Snows is mainly ice type, but it's not dual typing, so you don't get 4 times effectiveness, so you can't really cheese them as hard. And also, Silent Sands is relatively good as well, because when you do spawn into it, there's a lot of Evomon up here when you walk forwards. Same thing with Cannon Oasis. When you do spawn into it, if you just walk forwards, you will find yourself a whole bunch of Evomon as well, so that is going to be really nice to AFK with. But this is not an AFK method. You can use it with an AFK method if you would like to, but this method is mainly for just leveling up in general. You don't have to AFK, you could AFK if you'd like to. But for example, I'm just going to go to Ember Acres because his... actually, no. Ember Acres is a little bit too easy for me. I'll just go to Rocky Ridge just to demonstrate it for now. But we're going to go over here. And next up, we want to fill up our inventory with a whole bunch of useless Evomon. And useless Evomon are going to be Evomon that are level 1 that you just caught, that preferably are not like triple S tier or prismatics, you know, things that you'll actually want to discard. Now, if you really don't like your prismatics, you could go ahead and discard them. I don't know why you would, but let me just go ahead and probably grind up a couple of like level 1 Evomon. It really does not matter what kind of Evomon it is, probably the Evomon of the area you're actually grinding at, but I'm just going to give myself a couple of pebbles. So if you don't mind me, I'll just quickly one-shot these guys and catch myself a whole bunch of pebbles. So come on, catch. There we go. That's going to be one. And we want to fill up our entire inventory with it, which means that we are going to need 4 different pebbles total, or 4 different of, again, whatever easy Evomon you can catch, whatever you have lying around, because this is going to be the main part of our method. So that is going to be our second. Oh, no, not a second. Okay, never mind. Now that is going to be our second pebble. And also, I just want to say while I'm doing this, good Evomon that I do recommend you guys use to actually grind with are going to be Evomon with really high single target damage. So it needs to be Evomon with really high base power and also really high speed, so you can outspeed the opponent Evomon. But also it is going to be Evomon with really high like attack stats as well. And for example, Frostlet you can't really use because that has a lot of AoE abilities, not that much. Not more so like single target, and you really do need single target rather than AoE abilities. But for example, Verdant Beam on a Tarragon would definitely work because Verdant Beam is 100 base power. Now that I have myself a couple of very low level Evomon, again, whatever Evomon you can get, I'm going to go to the highest level area where I can comfortably kill them on auto. So I'm going to try out these super high level Porcupines. And right now, yes, I have auto on, and I'm going to see if I can comfortably kill it on auto, because preferably you do want to do it while auto is active, or else then you just take way too long to do anything. So, okay, I believe I am up in damage here, though I don't know why I'm barely doing any damage to this guy. I should be doing a lot more damage, right? Oh, also, you could be using Lava Rock with counter. I know that one works really well as well. But the only thing is that it might get a little fishy if your opponent just uses a bunch of status moves and then they one-shot your Lava Rock. So, definitely do keep that in mind. But this Spiky Main is going to die. Again, it doesn't have to be on someone as high level as Spiky Main. It could be on literally anybody. But, okay, come on. There we go. No, not yet. My turn. Let me hit. Okay, there we go. That's going to be the Spiky Main dead. And you can catch it as optional if you like. You can turn on auto catch, but the main thing is the EXP that's distributed to a party. Now you might be thinking, hold on, I want to level up my Evomon that I actually want to level up, not level up these random level 1 Evomon, right? What am I going to do with a bunch of levels on these guys? Well, don't worry. First of all, just accept the levels. Like, take a look at how much leveling you're going to get. You're going to learn a bunch of new skills as well. It's going to go through that entire animation. You don't need to wait for that entire animation, entire animation entirely though. You can just go to your next Evomon and just keep on engaging with them. And I believe in a couple of minutes or so, you should be able to level them up all the way to like level 20, 30, 40-ish. Now, I'm actually going to hop away from these guys because I can't comfortably one-shot them, which might actually make it less, like, not as good. For example, over there with those guys, I got about 3.5k XP on every single one of my Evomon. But let's just head over to somewhere where I can comfortably defeat them all. Like, for example, I'll go to a Crystal Cascade, and I'll send in my Lava Rock. Even though my Lava Rock is level 20, no, level 120, it should still be okay, because I have Stone Edge. So, let's just head over here. Actually, wait, these guys are 4 times weak to grass. What am I doing? Where's my Targon? Send back in Targon. Okay, yeah, so, basically, you have to do it at the best area that you can comfortably one-shot, because those spiky guys, I can't one-shot them, but they gave me 3.5k XP, and while that might be more XP than whatever Goldfish gives me, it still is a very considerable amount, considering I can one-shot these Goldfishes, and I suggest around 2k, yeah, around 2k XP, but considering I can defeat these guys more than twice as fast, it is going to be a lot easier to fight these Goldfishes. So, you can, over here you can enable an AFK method if you like. You can even, like, catch a bunch of shinies this way, but that is not the main method of the video. The main method of the video is to grind up a little bit here. Literally, I've only defeated, what, like, 2-3 Evomons thus far with my Lava Rocks. No, not Lava Rocks. With my Pebbles in my party, and look what level they are. They're already level 15-ish. So, at around level 25 to 30, that is the sweet spot you want to grind at until your Evomon in your party have reached that level. And once they have reached that level, I'm just going to grind to around level 20, 25, and to show you exactly what is going to happen. So these guys, actually, I wonder if the evolved versions do give more experience. I don't know. These regular goldfishes, they give like 1.9k, just shy of 2k XP per Evomon. And the, oh wait, my main Evomon also gets EXP, right? Does it get the same amount of EXP? Let me check actually. I'm actually not too sure. Let me check. Okay, no, my main one gets 2 times the amount. But let's try defeating a Mirefish, which is going to be a lot more tanky, but I should still be able to one-shot him, and he might give me a lot more EXP. So still gonna allow me to catch the goldfish, but is it going to give me more experience? Let's see, let's take a look. This goldfish just won't be caught. Come on, let me catch you. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind, I failed. But, okay, yeah, you do get the same amount of EXP, no matter if it's Goldfish or if it's the evolved version. But anyhow, these guys are around level 20, and now I'm going to show you the method. Now, keep in mind, I defeated, like, 5-6 Evomons total, okay? I barely defeated anything, so you guys have to, like, do more. But, basically, we're gonna do, like, a rebirthing, okay? Now, if you guys have played any simulator games, you guys already know rebirthing. But I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna sell them. And just take a look at how much EXP cannons you get. You get 36 and 14 of these, and while that might not seem like a lot, typically you do have to grind until they're level 30-ish, and you can get, like, I'm pretty sure you can get 4 of these large candies every single time, and I don't have that much right now because I spent them all on my Targon, but you can get 4 of these per each one of these pebbles every single time. So if you do have 4 different pebbles that are level 30, and it'll take about like 10-15-ish to grind for, so like 5 minutes maximum, and you can get yourself 16 of these large candies, which give you so much EXP, and you can feed them to whatever Evomon you want, funnel them to one singular Evomon, and that will give you more XP than if you just use Targon by itself and just started fighting these Evomon. Like, for example, let me just defeat Targon by itself. Now, typically in the party, Targon gets 3.8k EXP when defeating these guys, and you have other guys in your party. But 3.8k, and you also get a total of, I believe, 7.8k from the other guys as well. So 3.8 and 7.8, total that's 10k EXP. But if you're grinding by yourself, look, I got like 6k EXP there, which is definitely not as much as 10k EXP. So that is why you need to use my strategy, and I will see you guys in the next Evomon video.